Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another Limbus Company reaction. Today we have Timekilling time, but they wanted me to listen to like all the other themes. I'd already heard the boss battle theme, but I found this medley by Admiral Crunch that has all those songs within it and apparently just loops them once, which in my opinion should give me even more time since most of them are pretty short to kind of feel out the song and try to decipher what the vibe is overall. But as a result, this will probably be one of those videos where I'm doing most of my analytical stuff actively during the song, so I'm not sure how much I will be talking after the fact. I'm sure if I'm inspired to do so, I will, but expect a lot of it to happen during the actual reaction to each song, just so I don't have to pause between each one to talk about it. I just kind of want to hear this all together and see what that does and see if that changes anything through a medley. And now I guess without further ado and no need for further clarification, let's go! Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I thought we were going to be having more of like an upbeat jazz thing there. This is more of a big band sort of feel. A swing feel, 100%. Ooh. That's smooth, dude. Ooh, changed it up? Oh, that's a really fun meter. What an interesting pattern. Okay. Definitely getting that detective that doesn't play by the rules vibe off this. Was that a typewriter chime in there? Are we swinging for real? It's always nice to have a flute in swing. Kind of an underrated instrument in swing jazz. Showcasing a flightiness, kind of weightless personality, maybe a bird brain kind of thing going on there. Flutes in music are usually a very like bird sort of situation. Used a lot for that. Ooh, a build-up. The ticking clock is a nice touch. Living up to the name. Ooh, ooh. Getting really fancy in there. Almost getting a little jungle rhythm in there. I can't figure out what meter that is. Is that a 5/4? That's probably entirely wrong. But we vibing, dude. Back down to the chill. I think this might be where it looped, but love those accents. Yep, there's that again. Such an odd time. I really can't figure that out. It feels great, though. It's just really hard to count. Despite my jazz background in drums, the counting was never a thing for me. I was a very feel-based drummer. Great accents. Always just injecting that little energy in there. And again, really getting the feeling that this character has that I don't play by the rules. There's something confusing about their approach to being a detective, maybe. Maybe they're not actually one, and they wish they were one. Maybe that's what the flute, that flightiness is kind of showing. Kind of a nonsensical vibe. Maybe that's where that changed up in the meter is. Just like an objectively really nice, jazzy club piece, though. Like, I would totally love to play this on stage. Some jazz band out there should just play this song. Make it part of their regular rotation. Has a lot of room to do things and have solos and such. I still love this too. Playing around with those other toms on the kit. Yeah, I'm still trying to count it out. I really can't. That meter is going to stay a mystery to me. I really can't figure out what that one is. But now we're changing it up. Next song. Much more subdued. This one's got attitude to it. A little bit more street influence on this one. A little bit more hip-hoppy. But still smooth. This definitely feels more like the street outside of the club we were just in. The visuals of the art is kind of helping set the mood for where we are, what time period. A little industrial is definitely in there. This isn't the type of jazz that would be on like just a normal street in like the rain or something, you know, the moody kind. This has attitude, not mood. The atmosphere it sets up is way more gritty and real. The back alley sort of way. Even like the feathered bass drum hits there. Like the kick. Like, it's not quite committing to those extra hits in there. It gets that ba-doom, and then that third one is really loose. It's also a little bit lagged behind, too. Adds to that moodiness, that attitude I've been talking about. I think this one definitely fits the mood of the city we're in. It really does set me in that world a little bit better than the last one did. Last one could have been happening anywhere on Earth. This paints a picture of the location, the personality, all the people walking around, if there are any. The smell of the smog in the air, you know? It's just, it's right there. undeniable energy on that one. Speaking of undeniable energy, who's this? And why am I interested in their backstory? Has a lot more energy to it. Is this the battle theme? It might be. This would make sense as a battle theme. Ooh. Ooh, that patter on that horn was awesome. They're putting a lot of energy into the sassiness of the horns in here. Every song has its own, like, personality to it. But they're all still clearly rooted in the same idea. Ooh, whoa. Whoa. What an interlude there. Little freestyle section. And now we get the solos. There's the ticking clock again, though. I love that they're throwing that in there. Be really obvious about it, but it's very welcome in this case. That's adding to the atmosphere, the location, the feel of everything. Hey. I'm getting such a specific feel out of this. So like in the melody, there's these little moments of like, ooh, the mystery is still there. The espionage of it all. Whew. I love that piano part. Just going crazy on the scales. Alright, I think we're about to transition. Ooh, no, okay. Got a little bit more. I thought they were gonna fade out right there. I know that boss theme is coming up soon. But I'm chilling till then. Ooh. Here it probably is. Ooh. This is really intriguing. This is a really weird sound. From what we were just on, I was making sure we weren't at the boss actually, but we're not. This is a completely different. I was like, this isn't the intro. What is this? The entire mood has shifted. That's why I got confused. I was like, wait a minute. I thought it was like a section of the boss theme I didn't hear somehow, but get it, drummer. Great fill there. Great solo section. Again, this with the standing bass and everything, like, bro, walk that bass line. What? Where did this sound come from? We've completely changed moods. I see why this was like the song the requester really wanted. Okay, now I'll get to revisit that first part again because I kind of missed it because I was trying to figure it out. God, I love that bass line so much. You'll never find me scoffing at a double bass. Dude. Yeah, this one's a little bit more cheeky. Like, this has so much sass. It's almost taunting. Whew, there it is again. Love the clock in there too. That's such a good, tasteful solo though, using up just the right amount of space. I want to dance to this. I want to do the Charleston right now. Using this as a bridge, huh? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that was a good transition. But we've already heard this. So I will not do a reaction to this part of it because I've already heard this. So as I said in the beginning, I'm not going to be going too deep into this, but my overall thoughts of the songs I heard, that was definitely a different vibe than the boss theme that I knew, because I remember that one being so unique and having such a specifically new sound to it. It blended like electronic stuff, all the big band stuff that we were hearing, and just a bunch of other tones and sounds, and it just created a new thing entirely of its own unique properties. And this was much more of a standard approach to big band jazz stuff. Lots of swing, lots of fun. I mean, even that last one that was like very upbeat and bouncy that I didn't anticipate because the rest were a little bit more toned back and like dialed down. This felt like a story being told exactly in the paces that it was meant to be. So this medley did a really good job at stitching all that together. And while sure, some of the transitions were a little bit clunky, the overall story was a lot more clear leading up to what the character was doing and kind of like the energy shift as we went along. We started with that big band song in the beginning and I was like, hey, that's a really good energy to start, but then we backed off again, but then it kind of like built itself back into this energy before obviously going into what would be the boss theme, which is a completely like different level of energy above even what we were at. So like that shows even more evolution and more kind of like how this character might be going insane for what they're trying to do or accomplish. Like whatever the goal is for the boss here, I really can't place exactly what that is, but I could feel the character getting more and more specific as time went before it like lost itself in there somewhere. Like it felt like there was a goal somewhere before that until they got to the boss theme where everything just kind of like lost the plot and it's just kind of become a mess of music. So I wonder if that's kind of the story here, if there was a character that like kind of was happy, was involved, was trying to work on something that they believed in, and while maybe the location, the situation might not be ideal, what it ended up becoming and what they ended up fighting for in that boss theme version is just so corrupted beyond what it initially was at the start that it just kind of became something new and the reason maybe you had to fight them as a boss. But I think that's really all the new information I could gather from this one, because while it did give me all of that, I had already heard the boss theme and I've already made my opinions of that on a separate video. So if you want to see that and hear me react to that. I think I did it back in like June. And of course, I'll throw that in the cards so you can go watch that here if you want to. And if you have any other songs from Limbus Company, Lobotomy Corporation, anything from Project Moon that I haven't gotten to yet, this same commenter had like 6 different requests and I just went with one of them. So like if you want me to get to one of the other ones from their comment, say which ones you want me to get to. And of course, if you just like this video and you want to follow me and support me for those other videos in the future, you know how to do all that. And I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!